What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man, ChazzEllis, once again answering the questions that you ask me. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com, get a consultation or a quick question, or just make a donation to help keep us going. Also go to AskChazzEllis on Facebook. Check out some of the Chaz tags, the Chaz Asks, the videos that I post. Also check out the quotes that I put up and what people are saying also. Anyway, the question that I got was actually coming from a lot of women, and this is from a video that I made for guys, and it was actually 3 reasons why you should get a girl while you're still broke. Something like that. Check the video out. Anyway, so a lot of people watched the video, and they asked me, and a lot of people made comments and stuff like that, and they were basically like, well, why should I get a guy, help him get his money up, help him start doing better, and then he leaves me once he gets money? You know, what do I do to stop somebody from doing me like that? How do I do this? I'm going to be 150% real with you. If you want to stop a guy from leaving you once he makes it, you have to start with why you don't have a guy who's made it already. See, I'm going to say some stuff that's going to probably sound a little bit harsh. It's going to probably sound real harsh. Some people are going to get mad. Some people are going to thumb down this video. You might want to turn it off if you can't really take that cold, hard truth. Probably just turn it off, walk away, because you're just going to be pissed. But the real truth of the situation is you have to look at why you're getting somebody that's on the way up in the first place, okay? Generally, when you buy into a company or you buy into anything that's still on the way up, it's because you don't have enough capital to buy into something that's already going and already popping and be able to get that profit from it, okay? So it basically works like this. I would love to buy into Apple. I'd love to. But I don't have enough money to buy a significant amount of stock for me to really get rich off of that. I don't have that kind of money. And I'd love to buy 50% of Apple. I don't have the money to buy 50% of Apple. And you don't either, most likely. Statistics would say that I'm talking to somebody who does not have the money to buy 50% of Apple. We don't have it. So we can't buy into that at that level. So what we have to do is try to find something else that's on the way up and buy into that. All right? Now, what does that have to do with you? We're going to be real. We're going to be 100% blunt right now. Okay? If you could find a person who had money or was financially well off or financially stable or whatever, if you could find somebody who had that, who was physically what you were looking for, emotionally what you were looking for, they had the personality that you were looking for, and they were willing to give you what you wanted, that means they were willing to give whatever it was that you wanted, whether it was a commitment without cheating, whether it was a real relationship, whatever the hell. If they were willing to give you what you wanted, then that means you'd be with that person right now. Am I right? Or you have some kind of mental problem. If what you want is right here in front of you and you're going for something that you don't really want, you got some issues that we can't really help you with on this video, okay? Your boy I can't do nothing for you on this video about your self-sabotage issues, all right? So let's be real. For the most part, if you're getting somebody who's on the way up, it's because you can't get somebody who is operating on a higher level that's willing to give you what you want. Okay? A lot of women get it twisted and they think the kind of guy that they can get is the kind of guy who will sleep with them. No. If the type of dude that you can get is the type of dude that's willing to be in a serious relationship with you and marry you. That's what you can get. The kind of guy who will have sex with you and then stop talking to you is not somebody you can get. Dudes have a saying, the hoes are for everybody. Okay, the one night stands and friends with benefits are for everybody. You're not getting that dude. All right? So, and you already know that. This is why you are making an attempt to be with somebody who is on the way up. Because you basically want to get somebody who has all of the things that you're looking for, but is willing to give you what you want. And they're willing to give you the things that you want because they're on the way up. And the competition isn't as steep and as thick for those people who are on the way up. Let's be real with ourselves, okay? So let's stop acting like you're doing this dude some major favor or you helping the dude out by getting with him when he's on the way up, Because it's not true. You're not. You're getting the dude that you can get, and he's getting the girl that he can get. He's not doing you any favors either. He's getting the girl that he can get. If he could go get somebody who was way better than you, that would give him what he wanted and be what he wanted him to be, then he would have done that already. So you guys are equally matched at the time. You're getting the people that you can get. Now, what often happens is a lot of women will get into the situation and they'll say, okay, I'm working this job. I'm doing pretty well for myself right now, or at least decent. And I'm going to help you financially. I'm going to help you spiritually and emotionally with your situation. I'm going to give you some motivation and things of that nature with what I already have going for me. That's cool because y'all are at the same level and you're helping this person. But here's what you're not thinking of a lot of times. What a lot of women don't think of is what happens if he is successful? Well, basically, he has now become the same dude you couldn't get before. And what did you do? What change did you make? I know this is going to sound harsh. I know it's going to sound cold. But basically, all you did was work at the same job you had been working at and help him achieve his goal. What did you do to make yourself the catch that he couldn't get? So now, what you're leaning on is some kind of a silent debt that he's supposed to pay back to you over the course of the rest of his life. He achieved all of this to stick with you when you really didn't get yourself, you didn't really make yourself any better. I know what I'm saying might sound cold, but it's the real. It's the honest truth and it's the way things are. This is where a lot of you guys find yourself falling short. The same reason why you couldn't attract a dude that was all of those things that you wanted and willing to give you what you want is the same reason why you're not going to be able to keep this other guy. I know it sounds cold, but it's the real. Okay? This is the same reason why you won't be able to keep that guy. Because when you give him what you have to give him while he's at the bottom, then he doesn't need it anymore when he's at the top. And you haven't become anything that he's wanting or that somebody at the top is wanting or looking for. Because if you were, you would have already found somebody that was at the top. Right? I mean, let's be real. All right? So basically what you did was you helped him be a top level dude and you're still whatever level you were. So, of course, the competition is going to come in and he's probably going to go for one of them. That only makes sense because that's where he is now. And I know a lot of women say, well, that's why I wouldn't help a guy get up. I wouldn't put my effort and time and energy into a dude. If you don't pour everything you have into a guy, here's what happens. You're either going to get a guy who's going to stay broke for the rest of his life, so you can be with a broke dude, which is fine. Or he's going to find somebody else and be successful with them. Whatever you're willing to do, somebody else is. That's just the way it is. So he's going to do that, or you're going to be by your damn self. Now, some people say, oh, I'm willing to do that. I'm cool with being by my damn self. Clearly not. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be watching this video. Be real with yourself. You're watching this because you want to try to get a solution to the problem. But some of us are just too lazy to do what it takes to get a solution to our problem. Here's what you have to do. If you have to, once, like I said, you have to be real with yourself and say, okay, there's a reason why I'm not attracting a dude that has everything that I need. Then, when you buy in on the ground floor like you did, this is your opportunity to build yourself at the same time. Now you start saying, okay, here are some of the things that I had missing that I could probably work on so I could be the type of person that attracts the guy that I want. That way I can keep the guy once he becomes the guy I want. Okay, for instance, what a lot of people like to do is they like to really pour into somebody else rather than doing what they need to do for themselves because it's easier. It's easier to really support another person's dream and not work on yourself at all than it is to say, here, let me work on myself so I can either be the type of person who could get somebody who's already there, or here, let me work on myself simultaneously while I'm working on this person and helping them with their dream. Okay, if you were to sit there and go, okay, here are the things that I'm missing. Maybe it's physical. Maybe I need to get in the gym. Maybe I need to do something. Maybe my child care situation is messed up and my relationship with my baby father is messed up. I need to work on that so I can attract good guys. Maybe my family situation is all messed up and I need to work on that. Maybe I've got bad spending habits and things of that nature that cause me to really kind of attract messed up people. Maybe I'm, smoking and I'm unhealthy. Maybe that's causing me to attract these kind of people, or not be able to attract exactly what I'm looking for. If you start working on those things while you're helping him, then you're building yourself up. So even if he was to decide to leave for whatever reason, Now you've become the type of person that attracts top-notch people. That's the key. You have to be the type of person that attracts top-notch people to keep someone who's top-notch. Otherwise, you are just sticking your hand out and saying, hey, I was there with you from the beginning. You ain't going to stick with me? That's begging. You don't want to be in a situation where you're begging, where you're basically telling somebody to do something that's not in their best interest because you want some help. I know what I'm saying might sound really harsh, and it probably is, but I'm just keeping it real with you so you can help yourself. I'm not going to be the type of person that's going to give you that fake stuff so you can go around bumping your head against the wall over and over again. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, ChazzEllis. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com. Get a consultation if you want to get more information or a quick question if you need some more details. Also, check out the AskChazzEllis on Facebook. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.